The observer would like to advise that the following video comes with a trigger warning. The content in this video is of a sensitive nature, so please beware that the topic of this video may trigger you. The observer recommends that you consider your own mental health before you watch this video.
Count.
Oh, bless you. Little one is very loud. Oh, bless you, darling. But you don't get much rest at the moment, do you, babe?
There's evidence.
You had a good night too, lovely.
Oh my god, I'm so tired. Is she like that? Yeah, this is live right now. Thank you for doing God's work and showing us. You guys are honestly more than welcome. Anytime.
Do you use a machine for feeds? I use a machine because mine goes into my intestines, so it has to go through a pump, lovely. So I'm guessing your son's NG fed, which is different to an NJ. So mine goes into my intestines and that can only be pump fed. But yeah, so mine goes through a pump. I'm as okay as I can be, thank you. How are you, lovely?
What's been going on?
Hey, Tamsin, how are you, sweetheart?
Well, 24 hours ago, she had 2 major seizures.
And the pump is set to a certain rate.
She's been off life since.
Are you okay, Tamsin?
And that's about it, to be fair.
What's going on?
Yeah, it's live currently.
Oh, bless you. Yeah, I was going to say, like, mine is only via pump because mine's an NJ, so it's a bit different, but... Jesus Christ.
Oh, bless you, I'm so sorry.
Hey, Rosie, love, how are you, sweet? So this is my NG, but that only drains my stomach. I'm sorry, darling. But this one goes into my intestines, so it's different, but... Make sure I've got all my meds, but yeah, pushing my meds in is by far enough, let alone anything else.
What's going on?
It's been hard. What's been going on, sweet?
I'm guessing so.
If you want to talk, I'm here, but you also don't have to. I've not had a good night, but it's what it is, you know. Yeah, it's hard, darling, I understand. I really do. I just try and, you know...
Can you explain what this whole thing's about? She lies about being ill.
Else, but yeah,
she scams people off money. She buys all of her medication and supplies offline. She gives out really dangerous medical advice that could actually end up in like someone
just smiling until you
if
cry,
they
sort
followed
of thing, you
it.
get what I mean? I already had that breakdown in A&E. I don't need another breakdown. I mean, just crying. Thank you. Yeah, literally, I spent... After I came out with my seizure, well, I only drink water. I can drink whatever I want, but it's very different to what your son will be going through. So he's fed into his stomach, I'm fed into my intestines. So what goes into my stomach doesn't work. So my NG drains everything. So I can drink technically whatever I want. I can't eat, but I can drink whatever I want, and it all drains out into this drainage bag, bile bag. So yeah, it's a bit different to what your son will be having, but so I'll obviously not give advice because your son might be allowed to drink stuff, but he might not be able to. And obviously, if his stomach works, he might be able to. But I personally don't know his experience, so I can't really say. Yeah, that's okay, lovely. Some people are allowed oral intake, including food. Some people are not. They can just be on thin fluids. Some people can just be on tube feeds only. Do you get what I mean? But yeah, different for everyone. Some people might just have a tube for top-ups, whereas, you know, it also depends on what sort of tube they've got as well, though. Some people, you know, can be on a tube for some feed and some oral intake, whatever it is. Very different for everyone, but yeah, food refusal, yeah. Fair enough. So is it like, do they suspect like ARFID or like something like that? Like, just
hey, how are you? Apparently she went to the hospital.
I don't know if that's even been talked about. I don't know, bless you.
I'm live so soon. I'm good, thanks. How are you today? I'm glad you're good. I'm all good, thank you.
Coming out your NG. Do you mean drainage? So that was a drainage NG? Oh, Clippo.
She doesn't actually claim to
you had a drainage NG
go to
and that was your weirdest one,
like
draining.
Yeah, if you go onto the link in my bio.
No, my weirdest is just when I drink red drinks, because obviously it's a bit startling coming out, but yeah. Anything that's a different colour is just strange, but obviously I just have fluid, so it is what it is, but yeah. Red drinks are a bit disturbing though, so I try and stay away from them, to be honest, because I look and think,
this is absolutely
do you get what I mean? If it's red and it's in the bag, I'm like, oh, Jesus. Yeah, see, I can't have anything thick, so yeah. Plus, it's not even about having to hide it in the taste. It would make me so poorly. It wouldn't be worth it to me, so yeah.
Yeah, she lies about hospital trips too.
Not fair enough. So I could have just put him off. He might need, like, work with speech and language or even a dietitian to intake orally again if it's put him off, maybe. I don't know, or certain things it's put him off.
If you guys go into my bio, click on the link,
tummy, essentially, it will
there's a link tree.
I vomit it out, which mostly it drains out because I only have fluids, but there's still the occasion where I do vomit.
Yeah, it's live right
even
now.
With the drainage, but without the drainage, it was every day, continuously, pretty much. And it's awful. It's an awful feeling, especially to drink something. This is why I'm put off so many drinks. To drink something and then vomit it out, nah. Not for me.
Can we talk about how
especially eating, but you get what I mean, yeah.
He always does that, honestly, he always does it.
Everything, trust me. Hey Holly, how are you, sweet?
Yeah, this is live right now.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Elle. I believe so. I know they were meant to.
Yeah, it's hard. So many different people. There's a lot to learn, and a lot when you see one dietitian, there's still another dietitian or whatever. I get what you mean. Or a different specialist. It's very confusing. You'll get used to it, lovely, and hopefully you don't have to get used to it for too long. Hopefully there'll be a pathway that is, something that works, and maybe he can eat again or whatever. But I don't know. Maybe it's just time, maybe it'll be one of those things, I don't know. Obviously, I can only just wish you the best in your journey, my love, and his journey too. See, I can't vomit my food, essentially, because it goes straight into my intestines. So that might be something they trial with him if he vomits his feed, but that would be if he's vomiting a lot of feed quite a lot of the time, then they might trial one that goes straight to his intestine. The only problem with them, with these tubes, is they come and look all different sorts, but all I will say is that obviously they are dangerous. They're more dangerous because if they displace themselves, if they displace themselves, you have to get them reinserted in hospital. Sometimes it takes a long time. Sometimes you have something worked out with your team. But yeah, the only place they can be placed is hospital. Whereas an NG, you can be taught to trained to place yourself at home on your little one, on yourself, whoever it's for. You get what I mean? But they get provided, and then you get taught how to do it if you're comfortable doing that.
Wouldn't it be easier just to get out of
is
bed?
always in hospital, so yeah.
Oh, yes. Sorry. Thank you. For fuck's sake, right? Sorry, guys, 2 seconds.
So that's the frustrating part.
Thank you, Frankie.
Yeah, they come out exactly. you're not comfortable, fair enough. That's fair enough, lovely. It can still be dangerous because technically it can still go into the lungs. You get taught, obviously, what is right, what is wrong, to aspirate everything beforehand. Obviously, I do mine myself now, but that's been after years of having one, and actually mine's only for drainage. But yeah, so I can understand that you would be too scared. And obviously it's putting it in someone else as well, so you can't feel what they feel, especially your own Bubba, of course.
Thank you, Lauren.
I can understand why you'd be scared of that, lovely. Because also you wouldn't want to hurt him, which I get. Like, you know, you don't want to hurt anyone in life, let alone your own Bubba, bless. I don't think if it was on anyone else, and especially if it was my own little kid, I couldn't do it. Do you get what I mean? Yeah. I was going to say, surgical tubes are a longer term option for some people. Not always. I've had my tubes a long time. I did have a surgical tube and it didn't work out. But yeah, if it's long term, they might discuss a peg or whatever. I did have a surgical tube and it didn't work out. But yeah, if it's long term, they might discuss a peg or whatever. But
she's never had a peg.
We're on the journey, but I am wishing you the best of luck regardless. And if you have any questions as such, you can ask me.
Please do not ask Kirsten any questions regarding feeding tubes because she knows absolutely fuck all.
And I had a surgical tube for 3 years, but...
No, you never.
There's a video of her saying, oh, they offered me one, but I said no.
Like, operable on for another surgical tube, so yeah. They can't place another surgical tube, basically, so...
She's got no scars either, just to clarify. From anything.
How do I cope with abdo pain? It's agonising, darling, all the time, but yeah. I cope with it because I have to and because I live with it every single day, but it's not easy, sweet. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I can imagine. That baby, bless you. Thank you, lovely. Try and be strong. It is just what it is, lovely. What EDS do I have? EDS. I have 2 technical diagnoses. Some people agree with it, some people don't. But one is from a genetics test, one is from the rheumatologist especially. So yeah, classical and hypermobile, but yeah. I mostly just go with hypermobile, but yeah. Because the hypermobile's in my family, whereas from a genetic test, blood test, it did also show up classical, so yeah.
She confirmed in June she has not been diagnosed with EDS.
As a kid, and yes, I know it doesn't technically go from your genes, but I've never seen the paperwork to show that, whereas I've seen the paperwork to show the hypermobility. Do you get what I mean? So,
Right, guys, look at that picture there. Look at her stomach and tell me where the scar is from the peg.
Turn the comments off for a second.
But there never was before. So they used to say you can't have hypermobile or you can't have both. Yeah.
There's no scars there.
There used to be a theory behind having classical and hypermobile, apparently, that you couldn't have both together.
Yeah, there's no scars.
Showing that you can.
Where's the comment from?
Might be a gene that also...
I think someone's turn them off for a minute just so you can see the belly properly.
You can have both together, but yeah, it's quite confusing. I mean, classical is a genetic type, but it doesn't mean genetically anyone in the family has had it, but it is a genetic type. There is genetic testing to show it. Do you get what I mean? Whereas hypermobile, there isn't. Not yet, anyway.
I didn't say turn them off, Shani.
I did.
I used to take them underneath.
Oh, you did? Oh.
Yeah, just because the comments cover the stomach, you see, so it's hard to properly see it.
See, no worries.
Take it out and film. So this is a clear tape on top. You probably just can't see it, but yeah. So I use that, but I also use my nice ones over top.
We don't know who Brownie is, but as usual, they're welcome in.
Hey, love, how are you? So I don't use sticky stuff under the... Well, I always recommend, if you're someone with a tube or if anyone has a tube, I just always say a barrier is very important. Protect your skin. For me personally, the best barrier that works for me is these Cavalon wipes, which I get prescribed.
Amazing, Rach. I might need that off you soon.
Film. They're a little square. You wipe it on underneath the tape and then apply the tape. So it's not a cream, which I do have a cream for my skin everywhere else. But these for the tape,
See you soon, Kels.
A cream tape doesn't stick over very well, whereas these just dry are a little bit tacky, and then you can put the tape over, so it also holds the tape better. But yeah. But that's just my preference, like, you know, you find out what works best for you. But I do recommend them. If he gets on well with them, then of course. You can ask your GP to prescribe them, or the nurses prescribe them as well, but... Yeah, you should get boxes and boxes of the Duoderm, yeah. See, I'm allergic to Duoderm, so I can't have that. I did used to get something called Comfeel Plus, transparent, which used to go under it as the same as Duoderm, but I wasn't allergic to that one, but I'm allergic to Duoderm, so I don't use that. But I get the Tegaderm that just goes normally on top of the Duoderm. And then you can also get Cavalon if you ask about it. If he's getting particularly sore cheeks or any breakages of skin, that's normally when they'll give Cavalon. Yeah. You get sore cheeks a lot. I would ask for a barrier type wipe then, darling.
My
Wipe
cheeks
with
are always
Cavalon.
sore.
That prevents the sores. Do I not get pressure sores under the tube? Luckily not, no. I don't get pressure sores, but the barrier is to prevent pressure sores and soreness at all. So that is a barrier film, which is a barrier, and you use barrier cream to prevent pressure sores in other areas if you're non-mobile, which I'm not. No, actually I'm doing this, love, or on the bed, which is a bit different, so I'm not, love. My arms are here. What do you think I'm doing? That? Yeah. I'm not stupid, lovely. I can't move my legs. Actually, I am, love.
That's for your own imagination, Rach.
Like I said, I haven't said I didn't. That was years ago, lovely, so that's not proof. Goodbye. And I do eat sweets, not pizza or anything else, though, darling, so goodbye. You speak bullshit about me. I really don't care. You have no idea what I live or go through, so whatever.
But she's just said she doesn't eat anything.
Her bed and wheelchair she bought, they're from services, love. So brought, I did not. I've
But
got proof they're from services, so whatever, like, I really don't give a shit what you say. Fine, everyone want the proof they're from services. Just, you know, FYI, Mediquip is on there, and that is a number, phone for collection. That number is our local area's number. So, yep, that is only from my area, and that will only be collected from my house. Also, and I will just do this now, just to the point, I am leaning on the bed. Wheelchair services in my area, and that has my name in between the wheels. Somewhere there. So yeah, mine from services, funnily enough. And yes, I am flexible.
How is she flexible if she's paralysed?
Proof is in the pudding, my love.
pudding that you eat.
You ask and you shall receive. There you go.
Stand up.
Idiots, honestly.
What proof for that though? A sticker?
I'm okay, sweet. How are you, but darling? How are you, sweetheart?
And if you sell a bed or anything, you have to send the letters and all the stickers and everything on it in case it needs
They are
servicing.
lovely. That's what we put in mine as well. Do you get the lollipop sticks or do you get the wipes? Because I find the lollipop sticks are better for under a dressing. But yeah.
Yeah, she said she's been in hospital until 6:30 this afternoon.
Central line dressing.
Evening.
Oh, sorry, darling. Hi, Megan, lovely. Yeah. I get you. Jesus. We only get the wipes covered, do you? Fair enough. So I used to get the only now use the wipes just because, you know, I have them prescribed. There's no point needing 2 different forms prescribed. Okay, yeah. Have the sticks in hospital, yeah. I don't think I need 2 different forms of it prescribed. You get what I mean? I get the wipes. I don't need the sticks too, so I just use the wipes for both. But how am I feeling today? I'm alright, sweet. Hi, animals. How are you, lovely?
She is claiming she was in hospital last night. She looks very, very chirpy for someone who had 2 seizures, 1 15 minutes, and a load of rescue meds. Oh, are we getting a pause? Quick pause. Quick pause, guys. I know she's on a wild one tonight. Proper wild one. I'm exhausted watching. Cheeky Siggy break. She's going to address your questions. Yeah, she's had water only, but she doesn't drink water, and she said thin fluids only. She doesn't drink any, doesn't eat anything at all. And then it's gone from, yeah, I do eat sweets sometimes. I'm sorry, but how can you literally contradict yourself that quickly in the space of, what was it, 10 minutes? 10 minutes? Yeah, she went to hospital last night.
They're alright, though.
Apparently.
Yeah, they do, lovely. That's what they are. They're a barrier to protect the skin, love.
She also has a barrier on her pain patch, which makes no sense.
You find the you find the stitch hard with your hands, exactly. They both work the same way as well. Yeah, the wipes I will literally show you in a minute if you want, lovely. I need to change my tape anyway. Hi, Ellie. Do you want me to show you, B? Do you want me to show you, B? Like, literally. Oh, Ultra Rosa by far the but the next one. So I can show you me doing it and see. I mean, you won't obviously be able to touch through the screen or whatever, but I don't mind showing.
Oh, what now?
That's fine, lovely. It's fine. I don't mind.
Yeah, didn't she just change her tape? Another pause. Oh, let me get a drink. Stay hydrated. Make sure everyone's drinking water. Keeping hydrated. Take your meds. If you haven't.
I'll drink Red Bull, not water though.
Kirsty, we're trying to be good at influencers.
I'm not a good influencer, trust me. Far from it.
Influencer. That's the type of flow.
Travel up the tube. What?
Why is she fuming?
It's negative pressures, lovely, so it does, yeah. Negative pressures? It's draining out right now. Including the air, Jesus. That's from the energy drink, clearly, because it can't go anywhere else, so yeah.
Negative pressures? What the fuck is she on about?
It's always about a pump, yeah. They use suction on it occasionally in hospital, but that's normally more for a procedure. They don't have it without a pump anyway. It's gravity, yeah. Gravity, but also it's not actually gravity. It's negative forces opposing pressure, which is then gravity working against itself, if that makes sense. In some way, like,
Science lesson, are you?
Proper scientific words for it, but it is negative opposing pressure.
Baby, it's called draining. Fucking hell.
Thank you, Flo.
Star Wars. Do you want to do split screen so people can see it better?
It is on the split screen.
It's not. It's in a little box on mine.
It's not on mine.
Isn't it?
No, you're right next to me on mine.
It's on a little box of mine. I've got like...
Everyone, what can you see? Is it split or a small box?
We're split.
Split.
But after that, it's my go, remember.
Yeah, it's...
It's you that's the problem, not me.
Oh, it's been told that before.
So have I. Don't worry.
Okay, it's just me. It's fine. I'll just...
It's complicated, isn't it? It's really confusing to, like, explain. Especially with a nasal tube, but yeah, it just works, it just does, because for a long time I know that, but yeah. Hey Lucy for the apple, darling. Thanks. I meant to say thanks for the apple, not just thanks. Not just hey, hey for the apple. I don't know, I'm confused. It's not so small, it's a 12 French, lovely. My NG is not small. 12. That's the drainage one. This is an NJ, if that's the one you're referring to. They are technically, this is an NJ, love, so it's not an NG at all. They go a lot further in, they go into the intestines, and this, I believe, is a 140 centimetre one. So it just depends on how long the actual tube is and how far they insert it to begin with. Because it's an NJ, it goes straight into my intestines. So obviously it's 140 centimetres and it's placed into about 120 centimetres into me. Therefore, I've got about 20-ish centimetres out, something like that. But yeah, I don't know exactly what number it's measured at. I can't actually remember what they put it in at. They change every time, to be honest. The smallest one of my...
No, they don't change every time. They are always the same length, you lying little beep.
Yeah. So again,
Let me
140 centimetres, which is a lot of it, because my NG measures at about 54, 55 centimetres. So, you know, that's a lot more length inside of you, so the tube is going to appear shorter, whereas this, you can get 155 centimetre tube, which I normally have, but this one is just shorter, 140, so. I just know all the different tubes. Who is it, lovely? Where's my spinal damage? I don't have spinal damage, love. I have a sore spine, or a sore back, not spinal damage. Yeah, I can, lovely. Who is it, sweet?
Sorry, girl.
Never said I had spinal damage.
Sorry, that made me laugh.
Paralysis doesn't always come from spinal damage, FYI.
Pardon?
Yeah, that's fine, lovely. Love it. We don't need to give them any more attention. That's what they want, babe, so I'm not bothered.
Mate, we don't want attention, we just want to watch you, but you've blocked us all. We're supporting you.
I'm not going to be talking about that, love. It doesn't need to be
I
talking
want
about,
attention.
but yeah.
Someone give me attention.
Actually, just because it's traumatic, but... Just flush that through properly. Some NGs can be extremely long, like... My NG is quite long, but obviously that's just down to my waist, off my ear,
Thanks,
so that's
Rebecca.
okay, but... I had a peg J, but I can't have one, lovely. You wouldn't want 400 people. You can't stop them anyway, darling, so they can say what they want. Yeah, I know. Megan Highland. Okay, yeah. I don't know if she's blocked, is she? Let me have a look.
Shout out, Megan. We've got you. We support
I'll
you.
put her name afterwards.
Megan, we're behind you. Whoop!
We are now all Megan.
Okay, I'll have a look.
All Megans.
Don't, guys.
Megan.
Don't change any to Megan, guys.
Never mind, you.
Do you have a username, babe, for that? For her?
Megan's
All
a
one, do
seven.
one, do one.
I love that saying. Look at all the support for Megan.
We love you, Megan. We've got your back. We're all Megans now from tomorrow.
We've got your sore spine. Not you, Meg. I'm joking. We love everyone.
Oh, I need to unblock Lauren.
Who did she say she were blocking then?
Unblocking Lauren. Remember, she said Lauren's a nice people. She blocked one.
Oh my god, you guys. What have you done? No, I'm joking.
Well, Lauren, you can stay over there, that's okay. Or you can come over here, that's okay. But either way, we've got your back.
Have a look for it. There's a huge list there. I'm just looking.
It's a big list.
Well, I'm going to mute the comments a minute, guys.
No way!
I feel like she's staring at me and I feel really uncomfortable.
No, a little mod come in trying to find Megan, so the comments are gone. No Megan here to be found.
So that's funny.
Ah.
There we go. Well, unblocked her. Thank you, darling. I've got them.
You ain't got us.
Yeah.
Actually. Sorry, I'm confused. I'm not an animal, lovely. It goes straight into my intestines, so it doesn't go into my stomach.
Oh God, I'd love to know what they said.
I'm not pushing them extremely fast, and it doesn't go into my stomach, so it's different regardless, love.
Now you still have to push them slowly.
You push them more slow into your intestines than you do your stomach. The fucking
Some people push them a lot faster than me, and I'm used to it. The difference is when you have an animal that has had a tube, it's probably for an operation or something, you know, that they need the tube for short term. I've had this long term, so I've dealt with it a long time. I've got used to it.
Please do not push your medication fast if you have tubes.
Because basically, you called me an animal, lovely. It's quite frank. She's not being rude at all. It's quite frank. Quite clear. Peg tubes can be faster. NJ is the same. It's not the same as a peg. It is slower. But in a peg, you push quite a lot faster. Have you seen some nurses? Yeah, but an peg doesn't go into the intestines, love. So intestines are intestines, you're right, and I push slower into my intestines than I would into a peg.
She just said she...
J, love, I understand that.
She just said she pushes faster.
Animal intestines are very different into being human intestines in the fact that we are bigger. In general, animals are smaller than humans.
what did you say? I missed that because I was arguing with the kids.
She said that animals are smaller than...
So, yeah.
Smaller than humans.
Surgical vet nurse, that means nothing.
I've got mini elephant here. I'm bigger.
It's all for nothing, chick.
I feel like I'm in the smokers
Exactly that
area in a pub, but I'm sober.
Even with, yeah, I just did that. Even with an animal, they might have a certain amount they push. There's no indicated amount into a human at how fast the rate should be pushed by medications into the jejunum, technically. As long as it's a certain amount over a certain period of time, not over a certain amount over a certain period of time, you're fine. So, yeah. No, I know you weren't, darling, literally.
You'll find that you're chatting shit. If you put meds into the jejunum, because the jejunum is not meant to have things directly put into it, you have to put them in slow. That's why you slow feed into the jejunum, you absolute nincompoop.
Mute.
No, it doesn't. One goes into one goes into my intestines. This goes into my stomach. So my meditation goes into my intestines, so it wouldn't come out my stomach. Oh, so yes, they can be, love. Thank you. No, it was my mod you tagged. It was Coco, lovely.
Apparently it was a vet nurse.
That was me, yeah.
asking those questions.
It was meant to be, I guess it was. That's one of my mods you tagged. She meant to talk to me, lovely, I could tell. Don't worry.
Oh, quick.
That's the crusher on the floor, damn it.
Quick pause. Yeah, guys.
It's not thick white stuff, it's called a drink, love. It's also saliva. Not being funny, but saliva is thick and kind of gloopy, but it's not thick white stuff.
It's not sick.
Like, literally, that's the bubbles from the drink I've just drunk. That is bile, and that's bubbles from the drink.
Saliva is sick.
That's yellow, which is stomach bile. But yeah, the white is literally just bubbles.
The medication.
Because I've just drunk a monster, so the bubbles would also be draining out. It's not really thick, it's draining out, which means it isn't thick, but yeah.
I'll be back. I'm going to find a picture. She chats so much. Bal's not always green, by the way. Bal can be yellow, just saying.
But her drainage bag's always full of yellow, orange.
I do have a grabber. We're not talking about that, love. It's not needed to be aired everywhere across the internet. Plus also, like, I'm not opening up any more hate because people are awful enough as it is. No, love, I can drink what I want, but it drains out. I can't eat. It gets put into this tube. I used to be able to eat. So I used to be able to eat and it would just drain out, but it would only be like yogurts or like quavers, Wotsits, that sort of thing.
Sweets and watermelon.
And sometimes a bit of fruit, but that would cause so much pain. Like if it was really liquidy, I would manage it, but it would just have to drain out, which if it was liquid, it would, but yeah.
So now she's gone from I don't eat anything to little bits and fruit.
The internet is broken, literally, I know, babe. But no, I can't still eat and drink as normal.
You've just said you do eat sweets and some fruit. Also, when she lifts herself up, guys, notice she scooches herself back down, and she doesn't do it with her hands, she does it with her bum. She scooches her bum down.
But I don't know, who was it that... So yeah, I don't absorb anything I eat or drink. I don't absorb anything I drink, and I don't eat, so yeah. Apart from sometimes a couple of sweets.
There we go. So now she's...
Yeah, trigger warning, guys. I'm going to show a picture now of what Carly's drainage bag looks like with saliva in it.
Because the sugar...
Looks nothing like Kirsten's.
Like the actual sweets I've got are ones that have sugar all over, so I more than rub them into my gums like glucogel more than anything.
But she said she can't absorb anything through her gums.
But yeah.
I've got a video of her saying that.
Oh, thank you, darling. They change colour, which is really strange. I live by myself, but I have carers come in, and my parents come in as well.
Can't really see it, can you?
No.
I'll find a better picture. 1 minute, guys.
No, so I had a peg J years ago, which was a peg J, so they don't... My hospital particularly don't like doing low profile, which was obviously buttons, but no, so a GJ wouldn't work for me. I'm sorry, darling, I love you, sweet.
Just to repeat, she said in the video 2 years ago
grey, green and blue.
that she was offered a peg J, but she didn't want it, so she said no. Yeah, her dad and mum have gone away.
What? Be careful, I'm so confused. Stacey, you're confusing me. Nothing that I push in comes out, lovely, through my tube. Reaching for stuff, I'll be okay, darling, don't worry. I'm not reaching off of the bed, and I've got rails up on the bed for that reason, but yeah. Like... I don't know.
Watch your scooch your bum down
The
now.
stuff that I'm reaching for is only on my bed regardless, so don't worry. I keep stuff in front of me so it's easy to reach. Like literally, all my medical stuff is basically in this basket in front of me. I'm fine, lovely, don't worry. I do reach over this side, but that's only for wipes and stuff in the drawers, but yeah.
Yeah, hers does not look like that.
So don't worry, I'm fine, my love, but thank you. I do have a bad back, but I'm used to it anyway.
It's not showing the part of the picture, do you know, with the saliva in it?
It doesn't go into the stomach.
I'm trying to show what it actually looks like.
Oh yeah, I did. I'm not getting it. I've got another one, sweet. I've got another one, tablet crusher. So I've got 2 always in the room in case I drop one and it rolls away. I can't just get it, so I've got 2 in every room, so in both rooms.
And it was on Sally's live as well when someone showing what bile actually looks like. So there's quite a few people who have shown.
I feel a bit better, Stacey. Oh, I'm as okay as I can be, yeah. If he feels fluid coming out, I don't know what you mean, lovely, by that. Yeah.
Oh, thanks, Rose.
I was just say, just because mine goes into my intestines, so it's different.
That's what saliva looks like when it's mixed with the bile.
Where it goes, so...
And that does not look like that in your mouth.
No.
When I have had NGs for feeding, sometimes you could feel it, sometimes you couldn't, but I would just be puking anyways, like within an hour or 2 of it going in. Sometimes quicker, sometimes slower, but yeah, so it wasn't... It would make me feel full very quickly, I remember that, but then that's my illness, not actually the feed itself. Does that make sense? It's not the person administering it, it's just my illness in general. Early satiety or early bloating and hunger, like, what am I trying to say? Early satiety of having food in you, so like not being able to tolerate much in one go regardless is the start of the illness, one of the start.
Thank God I can actually stretch him in there. Oh. I can't really see her. I don't know if to quickly. Casey should have jumped down, jumped back up so I can see the half the screen because I'm having to squint. My eyesight's terrible.
You can do if you want to.
Yeah, I'll literally jump straight back up.
Yeah, no worries.
Sorry, I'm back.
Is that better for you now?
Yeah, I can see her now. I'm literally like squinting to see the little box. She's still paused. I can't believe she just said saliva is sick. I've never heard such nonsense. That means we're all being sick in our mouth right now. Oh.
My choice, lovely. Yeah, I understand that. You're welcome, darling.
She's froze.
I'm always here to talk as much as I can, love, and ask questions as long as they are respectful or, appropriate, but I'm happy to answer what I can. Trying to get my wipes.
Yeah, she's private.
Oh, I don't have a choice but to go through this, lovely. It's my life, it was given to me. Whether I like it or not, sometimes, it is my life and I just get on with it, but yeah. Thank you, they're pyjamas, lovely. They're literally cherry pyjamas.
Watch her scooch down.
Cherry patterns at the moment. I've got some cherry tapes on order. Just because you got to, So this is also what I use to take my tape off. Life kind of deals its cards at you and you deal with them essentially. It's not easy sometimes and it's a struggle, but we get through the best we can. Oh, thank you.
Who's we?
My face has got a bit dry there. Yeah, I get that. I kind of get what you mean. I mean, I'm not religious, but yeah, I know a lot of people say that. I don't know, but yeah, I'm okay, lovely. I don't use Avalon tubes, but I'm okay. I use the wipes, but I'm okay. Thank you, sweetheart. I use a barrier cream for my skin, but yeah.
Someone said she was in Icelandic Edia. She's been kicked off of a few.
They do last a lot longer than I keep them on, but I do it to stop hurting my face, to be honest. I freshen my face and put the Cavalon in between each tape. Yeah, no, I get you.
Her parents have gone away, yes.
Okay, you like to make yourself a bit kind of more positive about things, don't you? I always use a good baby wipe. These are only baby wipes, but yeah. Yeah, see, I have really sensitive skin, so actually I find doing it more often helps. Because my skin is so sensitive and allergic to most things, so I've got to use, you know, the most things I can to protect it, basically.
I'm sorry, but someone with sensitive skin, her skin is very clear and not irritated. She normally has very clear skin. I have sensitive skin, and I can't even put water on my face without flaring up.
A good wipe as well beforehand. Let it dry. In hospital, this one it does. This one doesn't hurt. I do that myself though, so I can kind of feel. But this is my NG, so they are safe to do your own as long as you're trained, which I am. But yeah. But the wipes don't help. The wipes do help. They're really good wipes actually. They've got moisturiser in them, luckily.
I wouldn't use baby wipes, they don't help.
Okay, lovely. I'm not going to be talking about diagnosis purely because there's a lot of hate going around about me, and I know they'll jump on everyone else will jump on the bandwagon, or some people will, and I'm just not willing to put that out there right now. Some of my illnesses are in the thing as you come in, but yeah. Do they?
Yeah, changing it would irritate her skin a lot more.
I don't mean to not give as much. Can you?
She's not gentle.
I got one prescribed, but it's this one, Mediderma. But that's for my pressure sores. These are prescribed for my face especially, so yeah.
You can get them online.
These are barrier wipes, because the cream obviously doesn't actually stick the tape then, do you get what I mean? Yeah, but it's so thick and oily and creamy that it then won't stick my tape on top of it, because the tape has to be restuck straight away. As I've done that, I now have to restick the tape. If that makes sense, because I don't want this tube to displace. I use a little bit of, it might work in other areas, but I get pressure sores anyway, so I have got cream for skin, and then obviously these for...
Look at the bruises on the back of this hand. She says
these wipes are barrier films, which are better anyway.
She says she doesn't have them cannulas in her hands because their veins are shit.
Mackie's. Oh, good, darling. I'm proud of you. Yeah. The cream is good for bottoms, to get rid of that. And obviously I'm on mine a lot, so yeah. That's why I have the Mediderma.
She had cannulas in every place. She's full of the bruises, and surely they haven't put in 5 cannulas.
Not that you need to know about the bum, but anyway, you do now. I've never actually even seen a pickle, which is the area I'm sitting in. I can't, lovely. I've got a pressure mattress. I physically can't change my pressure, like where I sit, because I'm paralysed, love. So the area I sit in is no different. I can't reposition myself fully and to move my whole position, I have to be on my bum. I'm allergic to it. I can't eat meals, love, so yeah. My neck okay, it's okay, thank you, yeah.
Like, it looks like she's tried to cannulate loads of places.
Literally, I've got tubes, love, I literally cannot eat a meal. I wish I could, trust me. I can't, love, literally I can't. Try doing that by yourself when you're paralysed. Really not easy, sweet. I'm sorry, lovely. Just a McDonald's, wow. I can't eat anything anymore, no.
So if Dad cancelled the
I used to be able
ambulance...
to eat. I can drink whatever I want, but I can't eat. I used to be able to drink, but this was eat little bits years ago, and it would drain, but I can drink, yes. I can drink, yeah. That's okay. I do have carers in, lovely.
Support
I have
workers.
carers in 3 times a day, love. But I can't be left. So sorry, but you don't know my, what I'm going through or any of my story, then why are you commenting on it when you don't actually know? Because I do have carers come in 3 times a day. They are funded by the council for this reason. So yeah. And also I have carers that come other times too that move me about. So I can't position myself, but people do help me. So I do know. I've lived with this for over 2 years now.
But she just said she has carers come other times to help her move about, because that's bullshit.
It doesn't sound like a long time, but it's a long time when it's literally... Unfortunately, they can't technically prevent you from getting them. Once they start, they start.
Well, that's bullshit.
Not really, but Mum and Dad are on call, love. Not at the moment, but I've got people anyway.
She was having 2 times a day, now it's 3 times a day for a week.
Have you done your meds? You need to have them, sweet. Well, I haven't done my evening ones, actually. Yeah, it's okay, you can give advice, but I'm not here to... I don't need advice, lovely, thank you, but...
She gets changed by herself.
Already formed. The problem is when I go into hospital, that's when they form. I come home and my carers have to manage them. Yeah, exactly.
Another kind of monster? Or no, Rubicon?
Once they're there, they're already there pretty much. So, if you're a carer, you would know if a sore's there, it gets worse, not better, most of the time. It's so hard to actually get rid of it. Well, come at you, sweet.
Is that not a sugar-free one? I don't know, I don't drink Rubicon.
Actually, just stating facts, love. Not coming at you at all. Yeah. Do they look bruised? Oh, that is bruised. Jesus. I must have fallen, to be honest. Oh. So, you don't need a dressing if it's not an open pressure sore, lovely. You don't need a dressing if it's not an open sore. If it's not open, which my skin has only cracked slightly, so I don't need them. Yeah, I like the Rubicon Raws. I like most of the flavours, actually, apart from the orange. I've been totally paralysed from my waist down, so only my waist down, for 2 years, lovely. Just over 2 years, actually. So this is an accident that unfortunately has happened. Not spinal damage, but yeah, I was going through that tube. Drainage. Mum, I would suggest you leave your advice somewhere else, because yeah, thank you.
Yeah, I noticed you said accident.
I didn't fall asleep last night, no.
No, you're on Snapchat 3 AM, weren't you?
Type. Me? They're only grade 2, lovely, so they're not freshly open. They're only grade 2s at the moment. But yeah, obviously, like I say, they started off as a grade 1, so it's not good, but
you don't see...
Which is why I need to get the doctor to give me better barrier cream.
No talk of district nurses coming out to help.
The Mediderma Pro Shield Plus, or whatever it's called. Or Ointment Plus, yeah. But, yeah, Medida Pro Shield ointment is what they want. But literally, at the moment, I'm just waiting to see a doctor. So I don't phone them. I have to wait for mum and dad to phone them.
But I thought she and Dr. Anani.
That's what they want. That's what my carers have recommended. So basically, we've just got to wait for my carer for my mum to ring the doctors to then, get it authorised on my repeat. Oh, so confusing. Chloe, what's funny, honestly? How did I fall if I'm paralysed? You can fall if you're paralysed, love.
That is true.
Yeah. Is it? Yeah, it's because of the cost. If I'm paralysed, you can still fall in a seizure, love, because seizures are vigorous, unfortunately. So, yeah, quite easy to fall during a seizure, especially when there's no bed rails. Or transferring. There's a lot of... It's actually easier to fall paralysed, technically. Because I can't brace myself or stop myself. Jesus.
Yeah, no, I'm muted.
It's probably for the best.
I'm not going to talk about that, love. Thank you, guys.
Probably is, yeah.
Shit.
I can mutter shit under my breath that no one knows what I'm saying.
Obviously, I've been in A&E for about 24 hours nearly today. Well, overnight and nearly all of today. They haven't moved me once. The only time I've moved at all is when I've had a seizure, and obviously they have to...
It wasn't 24 hours.
Yeah. And obviously they have to then move me into recovery position, but that is literally the only time I've been moved that I know of, so... Ridiculous, really.
So you've been in the recovery position for 24 hours, don't chat shit.
I've got paperwork, but yeah. I know, darling, I'm aware. Thank you, though. We don't need to know, sweet, but yeah, thanks.
Yeah, I'm aware, thank you, but we don't need to know. Make your mind up.
Yeah, private funding for what? I get funding for my carers, lovely. I've already got funding for carers. I don't pay for my carers. Jeez, I can afford them.
That sounded very convincing.
I have mostly Grand Mal / tonic clonics.
You dickhead! A grand mal seizure is a tonic clonic. They used to be called grand mal. Fucking hell!
I was about to say, I don't have seizures, but aren't they the same?
Times where they've suctioned me.
Like
Yeah, it's the old wording for it. So she needs to do a bit more research, you absolute idiot.
She said she's bit her tongue quite a few times. Never bit her tongue yet.
Because you got shut up.
Prescribed anyway, I don't need private funding for that. The doctors prescribe it. There's no point applying for extra funding when they do it on... Yeah, I'm aware. There's nothing to expose, lovely, so they can try all they like, quite frankly.
Yeah, you've just got your own seizures wrong. Fucking hell, come on.
I love you, Jess, too.
I don't love Jess.
There's literally nothing to expose. I'm not lying. So fair enough. Whatever.
Well, I'm not muted.
Yeah, like Em said, she's exposing herself.
I weren't muting then, I was ranting away. Please don't post this on YouTube.
You didn't say nothing terrible.
Thank you, George.
I don't know. I might have called her a few words.
Yeah, but you have every right after what she said about your child.
We know that.
No, because I never get called a plastered bullying. But it is quite shocking that she don't know the difference between a grand mal and a tonic clonic. So she has grand mal / tonic clonic. They're the same thing. They're the exact same seizure.
It's like a witch hunt on here at the moment. It's like a witch hunt on here at the moment. And guess who the witches are? But anyway.
Me!
Not yet.
Hi! I'm the problem!
And like the holly and the berries on a Christmas tape, ready for Christmas. It's the only Christmas I have left from last year, but yeah.
My mum said, like me, anything I want to be when I grow up, so I chose a witch.
It's okay, love, it is what it is. People love a good witch hunt. Well, they are just witches themselves, but anyway.
I'm not a witch, I'm a bitch. Get it right.
Just in time for Halloween.
No. This one goes into my stomach, this one goes into my intestines. So my meds go down
Just
only
point it to a judge and said it goes into his stomach.
and brain to my stomach. I don't have any Halloween. I have ordered some. I'm just waiting for them to come. I'm sub. What do you mean? My skin. No, they don't hurt my skin, lovely. I don't keep hydrated. Exactly. I don't keep hydrated through anything through my mouth. I get hydrated through into my tube and into my central line, but yeah.
She never has it, whoa. She never has it connected.
Halloween, no, that's why I've ordered them ready for Halloween.
Doesn't have a central line either, just saying.
Yeah.
Prepared, girly. I've ordered them, so they come in time because they have to be. I haven't yet. Do they have a nightmare for Christmas tape?
I'm not going to say what I was going to say. I'm going to mute myself again.
She claims she has a femoral line.
What mods do we have? What mods do we have? Oh, sorry, I thought you said what meds or something.
It's an invisible one. That's witchcraft. Telling you. She just called us all witches, Kells.
But I'm a bitch, not a witch.
Which is very insulting, and I am now crying. My tears are very salty.
Please, can we change our name to witch?
It is weird, lovely. Do I have to put fluids up? I do, lovely, yeah. Hey, Lucy May.
Put your fluids on there.
Also, obviously my feed as well, which is still fluid because it's a feed, but yeah.
But she doesn't have it on.
I appreciate that, lovely. Chloe, you going for a bit, Coco?
Can someone do a poll to see if we're changing to witches or monsters next? Please. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm just in a bit of pain. I'm okay. Thank you, Katie. Yeah, I like these ones. To be fair, I wear them quite a lot. Obviously, they get washed in between wears, obviously. My pyjamas, I change twice a day when my carers come in the evening. And then also, you know, they're great. And then also, just if I get too hot, then I have to change to shorts, whatever, which is bloody difficult. Like, normally I call mum and dad, and obviously they're not here, so. But, anyway. I have people on call, so.
She changed her pajamas herself.
But yeah, I wear these a lot. So, but literally, we do washing twice a day. It's too much washing. My bills are extortionate. Oh, it's okay, lovely. Honestly, it's just people, love. You get some people in life that aren't nice, and you get some people that are better. But anyway, it's what it is.
Shout outs tonight, aren't we?
Where's the bad, and I stand by that. I do live on my own, yes, lovely. Can I dress myself? Sometimes I can, sometimes I can't. I can physically lift my legs up to get trousers on. So obviously, yes, I can technically, but it just depends. So normally it is only my carers dressing me or my mum and dad, mostly mum that comes and helps. But sometimes I can do it myself.
She does it herself because she.
I just have to.
She goes on pause and then comes back changed, and no one's there.
Because obviously I have to.
Never see a woman coming to get a change.
Next to me, and then obviously get back into my wheelchair, get back into bed, and then get.
By the way, guys.
But yeah.
Witches.
Today and overnight. Hey Charlie, love, how are you? It definitely does. That is a big factor, is the pain. Do I get out a lot? No, love, I haven't been out about 2 years, but yeah.
But she went out
the other night, had a seizure in a wheelchair and someone rescued her, did she, or did she not?
Yeah, that's what she said.
Would a hoist not help better? And only technically be able to get out of bed whenever my carers came, so technically not.
A Wi-Fi connection.
No, it's not I will have to rely on a hoist. But actually, I want to stay out of a hoist for as long as possible and stay as independent as possible. So I use a banana board currently, which is obviously my transfer board. My carers take me out. They can now. It's a new thing. They've started to be allowed to take me out. So yeah, we're just basically waiting for a bit of better weather and for me to be stable enough seizure-wise.
You're not going to get better weather. We're going into winter, you idiot.
So obviously,
And how are seizures going to stable if it's medication resistant?
To go out, but yeah, I haven't deleted them. They're still there, love. It'll only be a quick, like, walk, essentially, but yeah. There's a greenish cabinet. What do you mean? I don't have a greenish cabinet.
Yeah, exactly. If a seizures with that out of control, shouldn't be left to live alone.
Yeah. Oh, it's horrible.
I'm changing my name to
I'm non-epileptic. Greenish cabinet? I can't see the greenish cabinet at the end of the bed. Do you mean the blue?
Put your glasses on, then you'll see it.
That. There.
Look how far her grabber
I
is.
don't know what you mean. Or that, which is my banana board on my wheelchair.
It's at the end of the bed.
Yeah.
She's about to scooch down. Telling you.
So I'm on medication for my seizures. It's been increased, but only got increased last week. So hopefully it starts managing them a little bit better. I'm on 3 different medications. One of them has been increased. We did notice quite a positive, like, kind of turnout, but that's because last time they gave it IV in hospital. So I went nearly
She
a
had
week
2
without
seizures
seizure,
last time.
which doesn't sound much for people.
Not on free medications.
I was going multiple times a day, so you know. That one. It's not green. That's got yeah. That's got medical stuff in it, love. No, so I take Keppra, but I can't take lamotrigine because I'm allergic.
So what are the other
Yeah,
ones?
where do you want to go? It will only be for, like, you know, fresh air, essentially, because they will have an hour to an hour and a half to take me out, and they can't drive me anywhere, so I
She said
can't
she's
get
on
it.
Tabagram now. I'm going to throw a pencil at her head.
We have one, but only my mum and dad. And my sister can drive it, so obviously, yeah.
But she said she can't get in it.
Lovely.
Carly's on free medications. And I'm not chatting shit because Carly's grandma's in this chat, so she'll tell you. She is. She's in here. She'll tell you. Carly's on free.
I know, I've seen it earlier.
House, I believe. My nan and granddad got it for me before they passed away. So to be honest, even though I don't actually particularly like it, it's quite helpful. Has a lot of storage space in it, and it's also got my nan and granddad that my nana and granddad bought me. So it's got sentimental value that they're in my home because they bought it for me, if that makes sense. So yeah.
My nan's my home and I didn't buy
I've had a
it.
catheter before I became paralysed as well.
Oh yeah, it's a nan's mobility car they use.
So my catheter is suprapubic catheter. I've got bladder failure, so yeah. Yeah, you might. I can't remember what my mum and dad said what they were called, but I can't remember what it is. So I'll ask them when they get back. But yeah.
Her bed doesn't make a noise because it's not an actual pressure
I
one.
can't eat, lovely, unfortunately. I have, up until about a year and a half, been able to eat soft things, but not at all anymore.
What?
Like, but that was only literally like maybe a bag of wet quavers and a yogurt a day if I wanted to. I didn't need to, and they don't absorb regardless. My stomach.
Now she's saying
work.
she can't. She's just said she does.
I think it was a year and a half, maybe 2 years ago, but yeah, food is life. I still get nourishment.
She's baffling my head.
Nourishment is something I can't have and makes me poorly, so yeah. Have a good evening to you, lovely. I'm used to my meds. My other people will be here soon for night time, so I need to watch out for them now.
Oh.
Thank you.
Is she doing meds again?
Meds, nighttime meds.
She's doing nighttime meds and she's just Bet it's that white
Don't do
liquid.
visit, but yeah.
She's done that at 8:30.
Good night, Stacey, lovely. Have a good sleep. My family come every day. I'll be back after. They're here all night, darling. So I will be on, yeah, but when they come in, obviously I will, yeah. Thank you, God, I appreciate that. What drink am I drinking? Rubicon Raw, but yeah. It should be a lot safer tonight at least, because someone's here, but yeah. Bless you.
That means there's
Make
going
sure
to
you take
be
your nighttime meds if anyone's due any, guys.
no 10-minute fakey shakies.
Just a friendly reminder there.
Maybe that's why she had to get a big
By the time
one
it's
in
the day
yesterday.
for you, you get what I mean. I don't have tics, so it's not. That's not what I suffer from. But if the person that said about Kepra, but yeah, I'm not going to be saying that, lovely. But they are here to stay with me, so yeah. They're sleeping all night, love.
I'm sorry, but
Can't. Is it?
if I was trying to
come on,
sleep
Chloe.
and she was on live all night,
Take your night
I'd lose
ones with me,
my shit.
These are my nights, and I've got some pain meds I need to take as well.
It's family who is staying over, I will say that. She's already said who it is on live. But it's not a carer, it's family.
Oh my god, she needs to put a bra on.
You're making me drunk.
If I pause, that'll be because they're coming in. Yeah, it depends on each person.
Just don't say anything.
Together. I will still be here in the night. It's just I have to go off when they first come in, which is fair enough. But yeah.
But yeah.
Why did I go to hospital? It wasn't today I went, it was last night actually, but yeah.
Can't even ask a question.
Quite frankly, do you need to know? Not being funny, but yeah. Sticky.
Snapchat, you were on Snapchat. No, she did say that she doesn't have tics. She went to hospital because she had a 15-minute seizure. I say that very lightheartedly.
Yeah. I have them whenever, lovely. Nothing ever complete stop seizures. So for an epileptic, you will never have completely seizure free. I know there are vocal seizures, yeah. So yeah, I get lots of different seizures, but well, about 3 or 4 different types, which technically some people have more, you get what I mean, but yeah. I'll still be here, darling. I'll still be here, I won't be with them. So you won't miss me at all, I'll still be the same, darling.
She says she has epilepsy, but it's not believable at all. See, now half her face has gone off the screen because it's med time.
Yeah, toxic. I really don't know, Jess. I'm seizures while I'm in them, so obviously I don't actually know how long they go on for. Only if I've been told, which, yeah.
You can have epilepsy and be seizure free. My friend's mum has epilepsy and hasn't had seizures in like 4 years.
What did she say? I missed that.
Wait, let me just reposition. Oh, sorry guys, I was just getting a bit sore. She said something about being seizure free. Yeah, you can't be seizure free if you're epileptic.
Of course you can. And Loopy Lou, if you want to go back and tell her that her grand mal and a tonic-clonic seizure are the exact same thing.
Yeah, that's the one I was thinking of, darling, to be fair. There's a lot of shit on here from her, so yeah, not gonna lie. Oh, pressure.
This is the thing, she made her account public, so loads of people have joined and now have followed her and now stream her.
Keep getting all my little med spots wet and then across the tablet. I know, literally, darling. Why are some people so nosy to ask such personal questions? I mean, I know why, because they want to take it back to people, do you get what I mean? But yeah. They want to report.
What shout out did I get?
I don't know. She's not public now, but she was the other day.
I like how there's 56 people in here and not many are talking.
It's because they're all watching you expose yourself.
Exactly. Yeah, I don't blame you, darling. Thank you. Yeah, I've been in hospital, love. I'm okay, sweetheart. Thank you. Just more exhausted than anything else, but yeah, it is what it is.
It's only normal
That's okay, Vienna, lovely.
to be curious though and ask questions, especially if you've never come across someone with tubes, nasal tubes before. It's human nature.
Yeah, literally, you don't talk about money. That's the point. Like, you don't need to.
I did. I've just spent my last 15 quid to be able to
We talk
stream
about lots of
this.
different stuff, lovely. I understand, like, people flip from to and fro, and I'm trying to, like, you know, keep up with everyone, but yeah. Yeah, it is my private info. You won't, like, if you say the wrong thing, not being funny, we're not gonna just penalise you for saying the wrong thing and be horrible. We will just probably tell you, just please, can you not ask that again? Especially if you're brand new. Like, if it's people that should know better and that have been in here a while, then that's more understanding. Oh, I get that. Lovely.
You want anyone that asks you a question, so what you on about?
Like, leave company, do you get what I mean?
People joining
Give me
a
company, well, I can hopefully give you some company too, so yeah. I think that's important to have a safe space for people.
It's my ass.
And to have a safe space where people can ask questions and I will talk about, but only to an extent. You know, we all have to have our own barriers, our own personal barriers that we have to put up, actually, to protect our own self, but also protect our own dignity and our own, like, information too. Do you get what I mean about ourselves? Like, not everyone needs that.
But it's all out. You've got it everywhere.
I don't know particularly which ones these are right now, but these are my nighttime ones. Hey, Bryony, love.
Oh.
Thank you, sweet.
Hi, Bryony.
Yeah, she never has seizure
Depends on your
before.
seizure
No.
care plan. I had a seizure ambulance called last night, so yeah.
No, you never.
I mean, it's a 5-minute seizure and then an ambulance. So yeah, I've had them.
I'd leave it 10 minutes then, and why did you tell him not to ring Dad?
Okay.
15? It was 15
I
minutes.
don't need to discuss that with you, quite frankly.
Weren't it?
I don't know about them until I've come out of it. Oh, sorry, Mum, for. How to keep myself entertained throughout the day. Hey, Blondie, darling. Mostly through colouring. I think my medical stuff takes a lot of time.
I keep thinking Pinocchio's gonna pop out behind her.
Literally, exactly. And some of them just dissolve as well. Oh, Amanda's not on here, is she? Do I have a favourite animal? Horses and dogs. Oh, and I do kind of sit in my doorway for a little bit and pet the
baby cats and dogs?
It's my neighbour's cat. One of my neighbour's cats. But, like, she comes to my house, my bungalow every day, and so I pet it, but my left hand is swollen. And you can see the massive bruise on there, so I'm a bit battered, but yeah. Have you not? I always wear the same. That's strange. Yeah. I rotate them round my favourite pairs.
What colour is that Rubicon?
I have these pens.
Liquid wise, is it orange?
Amanda. But, so.
Just when the meds start draining, she'll blame it on the drink.
Red as well. That one's swollen and red, and that one's
orange.
Like,
swollen and red. What's the line for?
Yeah, I've got the alcohol markers, and then I don't have a TV. No, I've got the alcohol markers, and then these pens to blend it together, like the colours together, to do like sunsets and stuff. Yeah. I think it's just good to pass the time as well because you get so concentrated on it.
Well, it's probably asked her what colour a drink is now.
Are they? I've heard, I think it only works with the alcohol markers. I'm not too sure though. These cheese, yeah. I mean, you have to know what you're doing, but I also got myself.
She sounds like me trying to speak.
I don't know how you say it. That just sounds really special. Not in a bad way, just, yeah, sounds really funny saying that. But these are also really cute. Like, these are ones to go and do detail on the inside of the picture. So if I colour it one colour, this is then to do detail on them. Having a lovely night. So I've got, like, outlining pen.
I don't think the doctors do help her.
So yeah, just got them on Amazon, but I like to do like little designs on them because I use quite big print colouring books, but then you use it to do my own designs and blend and stuff as well. So I will do.
She's hiding off screen. Maybe we should just go a bit closer. See if you can see anything coming out.
Am I? I'm okay. So I use a sheet of card to go under the page beforehand. And I've got big sheets of cards, so I just use them. So I used to do a lot of arts and crafts. I've got a lot of supplies left over that I don't need, so I just use a big sheet underneath the colouring page. So it runs onto the card, not the actual page.
She hides half the screen because it drains.
Yeah, I'm okay, B. I'm not the best, but I'll be okay. I'm getting tired, to be honest, and that's not like me. Obviously, I went to hospital and they did what they could, but yeah, it's just my condition. Unfortunately, it is what it is, but there's not a great deal they can do without neurology input. So, and neurology aren't there all the time to see you, so they just say, "Oh, wait for your review," and it's like, "Oh, for fuck's sake." Wait for your neurology review. Oh, great. I haven't got one booked yet, thank God. Thanks for that.
Medicare that after 2 seizures like that.
I'm waiting for my person to get first, but yeah. I don't know. I probably won't be able to sleep when I try anyway.
Yeah, there's always an on-call neuro, always.
They'd at least monitor, wouldn't they, for 24 hours?
Times. So if you're under a consultant, I'll see you, Jamie, lovely. If you're under a consultant already, it's less time to see a consultant, to see the same consultant, which is already in the system, but the wait times to see one in the first place is ridiculous, I believe, in every area. Like, And I mean like every kind of like speciality as well. Neuro, I'm already appointed a neurologist and I've been under them for years, but it still takes a while to get an appointment. Like,
What have you been in status epilepsy? Because it doesn't. We've been in constant touch with a neurologist for the last 3 months where the state Carly's been in. So I don't know what she's on about.
I'm not sure. But yeah, I meant to have them at least once a month, but or every 2 weeks would be preferable, but just to see how the medication's going, because they do keep cancelling. They prioritise people and cancel others, but my gastro is a lot more reliable than my neurologist, to be fair.
Didn't she say she doesn't have medication reviews, though?
Reels are so long, it took 50 weeks. It took 50 weeks for wheelchair services of me becoming paralised. So that's why I originally buying a chair, £80 chair to begin with. Like, this was about 4 years ago. This was before I was paralysed, but it was actually due to muscle wastage and I couldn't walk without fainting. So, yeah.
I waited 50 weeks to get a wheelchair when I become paralysed, but it was before I was paralysed because of muscle wastage and I was too weak to walk. Come on.
Because I already had one when I was paralysed.
Sorry, I was just charging her.
So I had the wheelchair from the hospital, like taken into the hospital to come home with. Like I already had one that I'd brought privately from being, from being ambulatory user, but now mine is from wheelchair services. So I had to wait for wheelchair services because I technically already had one for ambulatory use, just for going out and about, not inside the house or anything, because I couldn't walk so good. But yeah.
She does this when she's lying.
I'm actually not, Leisha. You're listening to bullshit and I'm not lying, so why are you lying about me being disabled? Because I am. So you're lying by just saying that shit. Saying I'm not is lying, darling. Quite frankly, I am, so whatever. And also discrimination.
Ableism.
I'm not a liar, but them guys are, guys. Just FYI.
Oh no, you caught us.
Don't listen to the liars is the point, but anyway. The live women right now, they're all liars, quite frankly, but I'm not. Why would I lie about my own conditions?
Oh no, guys, she caught us.
And why would I lie about my child? How am I a liar? Go on.
Hello. Nice to see you. Everything.
Oh, we got a remix.
It's fine, lovely. Maybe not nice to see so much that you like streaming me all the time, so for the love, just get away now, quite frankly.
I am on the other side of the country, love. She found that funny.
Yeah, it's fine. It's my internet, but I need to go in a minute. I know, mum before, I know, darling, it's fine. They're streaming me, so I can feel they love me that much, they want to see me all the time. But quite frankly, do they not have their own lives and their own, things to talk about other than me?
No, I generally don't.
Whatever. They want to talk about me, they can lie about me too, literally.
She is my life.
It's not it's lies what they're saying, I'm not lying, so that's fine, darling. The truth will come out, but it's not coming out over TikTok. And the truth is coming out, but not over TikTok, like I say. Because I'm not going to spread all my personal information over TikTok. The truth. Don't you worry. Things are going ahead, guys. Just obviously has to be behind the scenes, so yeah.
We know.
I really don't care, Harley. No, it's not, because these are prescribed, lovely. Yeah. What are you on about, Amy? Literally, these are prescribed medications. Legally prescribed. I'm not showing them either. For God's sake, what the hell are you on about? I'm talking to people, love. Have you heard that from his absolute shit as well?
Oopsie.
Literally, I don't know. Obviously, that live, darling, quite frankly, but yeah.
Full getting shout outs. Feel special.
Yeah, they've probably just stopped. They're all coming in here. It's not lovely, actually.
We haven't told anyone to go
I do
in
it
there.
every single night and every single day, so it's not at all. If they're prescribed, it's not.
They're not prescribed, are they, Kirsten?
If they were illicit or illegal, then yes, but they're not, so...
And I'm not being funny, why can't she just show medical proof and then it'll stop? She wants it to stop, but she's not doing anything for it to stop, is she?
Okay, how are you guys?
Show it.
I'm just sweetheart, how are you?
Does everyone else do?
Why don't you go in a
I'm
minute?
not saying that she has to show medical proof. No one should ever have to do that, but she made me show mine and she's made many other people show theirs. So
Yeah.
why can't she show hers?
And she doesn't get as defensive about people saying she's lying about her medical issues like she did with that Swanner account.
Exactly.
Literally, I know, darling. Not particularly, Georgia. It just frustrates me how people want to lie about someone else, like literally. But anyway,
But you lied about me.
one's here for me. Well, not for me, but like to be with me. So yeah. So I'll come off for a bit and I'll be back on whenever. Just want to have a chit chat and catch up with them. But yeah.
See you when you're back, babe.
I'm not sure of a time yet. It'll just be whenever I've chatted with them and caught up with them a bit. So yeah.
Good, I can have a wait.
See you later.
I've been holding a trump in for a long time as well.
Sweetheart. Love you, Ella, sweetie. Love you, Loopy Loo. Love you guys. Bye.
Love you.
Love you, bye. Oh, ain't she lovely, eh?
I'm just going to mute so I can fart.
Oh, you dirty bitch. Please don't shit yourself.
No, I'm sorry, but holding it in is painful. I was scared to move in case it came out.
You do know 532 people have just heard you say I'm going to pause whilst I fart.
You do know that 519 people also fart as well.
Yeah, but they don't tell people on a live feed they're about to fart, do they?
Maybe they should. Maybe we need to embrace each other's qualities and quantities. Anyone else just farted? Come on.
You know, the grandma sees you got me. And yeah, grandma / tonic clonic. No, they're both the same things. They're both the same seizures. It's just grandma's the old term for it.
She makes no sense, but she literally trips up herself. I've lost track the amount of times in that live she said, "Oh, I can't eat anything. I'm on clear, thin liquids. But I eat sweets and what's-its." No, nothing is allowed in my mouth. Apart from a couple of sweets and what's-its. And a bit of watermelon.
The Observer, providing you with the latest TikTok drama from across the UK.